We're in.
We are in.
Like the Flynn.
We are in and on and here.
Hello.
We're live on
We made it.
Wednesday.
I feel like I look weird without glasses now.
Well, I have new glasses on today.
Are those different blue blockers?
These are different blue blockers.
Mm-hmm.
These are...
Courtney, you are like our number one fan. We love that you're on here. How are you?
Thanks for showing up, Courtney.
How are you?
You're asking me about my glasses. I lost the tortoiseshell color, so I'm going with just the solid black.
Yeah.
I actually really don't need to be wearing these, but I'm hiding the fact that I've been crying for the last 4 hours.
Not a good day. All of us Georgian peeps and world peeps and...
Yeah, we'll just wait a second and let more people join us.
Yeah.
Welcome.
Hello, hello.
Come on in, have a seat.
If we wave our arms around, does that make people want to, like, stop? We just talk the whole time while waving our arms around?
I actually have to click on the little picture to see us. It's not like it goes... Although on Facebook it probably scrolls.
Yeah, it scrolls and you wave your arms. Hey!
And it scrolls.
It scrolls down.
We're here.
We're here.
I'm staring at the mess that is of my house.
Yep, so...
I can't get over how dirty my house gets when everyone's home 24 hours a day.
Teach some kids to clean.
There's so much stuff everywhere.
I know. We want it to be over.
I was just in my bedroom and there were like bowls of food in my bed. I'm like, who ate bunny crackers in my bed? Apparently someone did.
Well, no, he didn't just eat them. He spilt them, picked them back up.
Oh, did he go?
He was throwing them in the air, trying to catch them in his mouth.
That's awesome.
I agree. I want this over, guys. Just like anyone else. Today was a day of... It was another gut punch day.
Yeah.
Like, we're gonna flip it, but we all, like, flip the switch and talk about some good things that we can do. But, man, just a gut punch day.
Today sucked.
Yeah.
For anyone who lives in Georgia...
we just learned that no school for the year. Hopefully that we're not the one breaking the news to you guys about that. That would stink.
Yeah, our governor released a statement at about 4:00 that they have decided to close our schools for the rest of the year.
Yeah. We all were holding hope, but I had a feeling, and I think I told you this for a while, and I've been, it's one of those things that I like to do, is to prepare for the worst and hope for the best.
I know.
But when you prepare for the worst, you actually have to, prepare. You can't just pretend it's not going to happen. So,
right. And
I had a feeling that school was not going to go back.
I did not prepare.
Yeah. And so...
It hit me. It was like a punch in the gut.
Yeah.
Like I wept. I can only equate this to like the death of a loved one.
Yeah, it's a lot.
It feels like a massive loss.
It's a huge loss. There's a lot to mourn, and
we love you too, Dwayne.
Our kids aren't even in like a benchmark year. Like think of the 5th graders out there, and the 8th graders, and the seniors, and the college trips.
Oh, my heart wept for all of those people today. My heart wept for selfishly myself, and knowing that I won't be going back to work. And doing what I love for a long time, and for my kids and them seeing their friends and the activities, the end of the year stuff, and then all those kids who are meeting their milestones. Who said graduations, proms, weddings. I don't even know. Like, you need to call
Andy.
Jake's best friend is supposed to be getting married in 3 weeks, and we haven't heard anything.
Yeah. So, but
it's a lot.
It is. So, but it's okay to take a moment. Like, today would be a good day to just mourn because it stinks.
Yeah.
You can't not do that stuff. Like, that's one thing that I have learned is that you can't, like, hide the emotion. You have to mourn, and you have to let your kids mourn. Yeah. Like, Alexandra was so upset. She got
and she punched the table with her hands.
Yeah, and it was and she's like, I won't get to see my friends.
I know.
So, let that stuff happen. It's normal. We're all in this. We're all having these same emotions.
Yeah.
Some may be looking like they're handling it better than others. Like, I, on the outside, look like I handle it better than Catherine. But it's not. Like, it stinks.
Yeah. I mean, I cried after dinner, and William came running up to me and grabbed my side, and he said, Mommy, are you okay? And I said, I'm sad. I'm sad right now. I said, you know, I love you and I'm so grateful that I have you as my son. I'm just feeling sadness right now.
Yeah.
And he said,
Say
okay.
Hi to some peeps. Hi, Kelly, our awesome rock star CA.
Hi, Kelly.
Rachel, hey, Matt, and Heather, and everybody that is watching.
Giving shout outs.
Shouty, shout. Well, then you feel obligated to watch. Like they know I'm watching. So now they have to say things. If I quit watching, if you stop watching, I know too. Just so you know that.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know that.
No, you don't.
You don't know that.
Anyway, so Georgia residents, how are you guys handling?
Yeah, and really anyone. I mean, I'm sure we're not the only ones that got this. Yeah. So, we had shelter in place for the next 30 days.
No. Gee, oh my God, if it was 30 days, I wouldn't be here. I'd be hiding in a...
Anyways, shelter in place.
Be hiding in a
for a while.
Crying.
And then...
It starts Friday and it's still the 13th of April.
Okay. So that's like a week?
Like
a week and a half.
10 days?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Okay.
I don't know. Honestly, I didn't even know. I was out... Ironically enough, I got out of the house with the kids. Our family loves Pokemon Go. If you have not ever played it, this is a great time to start because it's a lot of fun.
Not if you're shelter in place.
Not if you're shelter in place.
Yeah.
I stand corrected. But if you're not shelter in place, Pokemon Go is a really fun game. And so we just all had our technology.
Yeah.
We drove around an outdoor mall up here in North Georgia.
Yeah.
And I just drove with the windows down and my music going, and the kids all had their technologies and they were catching Pokemon. Mm-hmm. And I was thinking too as we were driving, like, man, I'm so grateful that we get to be out in the fresh air and drive around, do something different.
At least we have that. And
then as I pulled into the driveway, one of my best friends texted me a screenshot of Governor's statement.
Yep.
And
I
lost it.
Yeah. So it's okay. Today, get it, mourn it, get it out of your system. You know, I still believe, and this is something we talked about, like today was supposed to be Wellness Wednesday and we were supposed to bring wellness tips. It just didn't seem like it was appropriate.
I couldn't, I'm not gonna lie, I couldn't gather my thoughts enough. Bringing some heat on some wellness didn't seem like what we need to really nurture right now are our emotions. Let's talk about that. The wellness of our heart and our spirit and our mind, like our mental health, right? Like mental health is so important. It's crucially important to how we live our life. And right now, mental health, we are all suffering. Suffering because it doesn't turn off.
So what I'm finding for me personally, and I think we should do this. I think we're going to do this. We're going to do something fun. We're going to do like a 30-day happy challenge. I think we're going to create like a post and raffle off something. I was thinking about like a nice kite or something fun.
Well, we have our boards in the office. So we've got 3 boards. They're chalkboards, magnetic chalkboards in our office when you walk in.
Yep.
The first one has some sort of information. The middle one's usually a quote. And then the third one is welcome WFC babies. We're prenatal chiropractors, and so we like to put up pictures of the babies that were born into the practice.
Yep.
The middle board, and it was done by the very talented Melinda Brunson. She's amazing. She's been doing our boards for a few months, and we are so grateful for her talent.
Yeah.
And the middle board, today it says, kites rise against the wind, not with it.
Yeah.
And that's Winston Churchill. And we just felt like that spoke to both of us.
Like huge.
So huge.
Because it paints 2 pictures. You know, nothing is more joyous than flying a kite.
I know.
Like just flying a kite, it's like
watching someone.
Or watching,
right? Like how many times have you been on the beach?
Trick kites and
you stop and you're like, oh, someone's flying a kite. I want to see what they're doing.
Or you just tie a kite to the end of your chair.
Oh, it's so awesome.
So, you know, we really, really, really want to do something around that. And we're like, you know, for the raffle, all you have to do, we'll create like a little official raffle post. All you have to do is like the page and then put underneath of it something that makes you happy.
Exactly. Share the information.
Yeah, share the post. Share the post because we want to get that out.
Share the post.
That'll help us too because it helps us get, you know, as a small business in the spotlight, gets us more page likes, which is all great.
It is. Right now, there are so many things we need to be doing behind the scenes to make sure that our business stays where it's at and that we can continue to serve you when this is all over.
Yeah.
And so helping our business grow through social media is huge. You know, just more visibility to more people. So yes, like the post, share the post, and then comment below on something that.
If you guys have anything better than a kite, let me know. But I just feel
we wanted to do like a really, not just like a dollar store kite.
Like
a really,
kite.
really cool, like a trick kite.
Or something cool.
One of those really cool ones. And we'll be giving them away. We'll be raffling
them off. Because now, again, there is opportunities to find some level of happy out there.
There is.
I keep talking about my yard, but it makes me happy.
Yeah, it does.
My little 3-foot, 4-foot rock garden.
You should take a picture and post it. I did teach Jake how to post on Instagram and link it to Facebook.
Yes. So,
very exciting.
But,
so we'll post pictures of that.
Anything that's going to bring you happy. Whether it's knitting, like learn to knit, the camera, my guitar, I picked that up. I haven't done it as much because honestly, I was in the yard so much. Yeah. If I spent that much time on the guitar, my fingers would be shredded.
Super shredded.
Yeah.
Do you know what I really realized that I truly, truly love, like deep down inside, is singing? Mm-hmm. And so I thought, I think I'm going to try to find, if anyone has resources, please hook me up. Some online like courses or like free, like something on YouTube. Rewind. I have a background in musical theater. Okay, so I was in musical theater. I did choreography, but singing was not my best. It was like dancing was great, acting was pretty good, singing was like meh. But I really want to become a strong vocalist.
Hi, Mama.
And so, hi, Mama. I want to become a strong vocalist. So I was thinking that I'm going to just start doing some research and seeing if I can start taking lessons here at the house.
Yeah. I mean, but there really is, like, in these moments when it's like this.
When it's heavy.
And it's
hard.
Joy and happiness do not just show up.
No, you have to find it.
And you have to find it. We keep saying it. You have to
You
find
have to
it.
dig deep. Mm-hmm. This is an effort.
And it is. Like, it's like a lot of people, like, things like sleep. They think it just happens. Mm-hmm. It doesn't. Like, sleep is an effort. You have to prepare yourself. Block out blue lights. Don't do work until you go to bed. Don't drink and eat, like, heavy foods right before you go to bed.
Right.
Otherwise, we'd all just slam a bunch of pizza and go to sleep at, like, midnight and wake up and feel good.
Right.
That's just not how it works.
Right.
With our emotions, they have to be nurtured and they have to be taken care of right now.
There's a preparedness.
Yeah, especially right now.
Mm-hmm. I think one of the things that's really important for those who struggle with mental health is that it's okay to be upset. It's okay to feel sadness and to feel anxiety and to not get mad at yourself for feeling that. I think it's okay to recognize those emotions, but then to pause and take a moment to try to then turn towards something more positive. Because what you don't want to do is get lost in that heaviness day after day, hour after hour.
Yeah, it can be an anchor.
Yeah.
An anchor or a sail. Like, you hear these things all the time and they're cliche. Hey, Alyssa, how you doing? Thanks for watching. But, our daughter is a great example of this. Our daughter almost lost vision in her eye last summer. And it was probably the most horrible experience that we'd ever had. Yeah. She got hit in the eye at a camp with a rocket that she made, and the point end hit her directly straight on the eye. She jumped on the rocket. It's like one of those pressure rockets. Shot her right in the eye. Literally just, her eye looked like an egg yolk that had popped.
Mm-hmm.
It tore her iris.
And bruised her retina.
And then bruised her retina.
And she lost vision.
And she lost vision for a good long time. And then for a while, the vision had spots and everything in it. While it was devastating, she has now went through something so hard that she goes back to that strength when she has other things.
She totally does.
Yeah, and all the time.
Seven.
Yeah, she goes back to that where, like, I've went through harder. I've done more, And it could be a little thing, like getting her ears pierced or anything like that. She was fine. She's like, no big deal. It's not a big deal. Mm-hmm. So these traumas, these horrible things that happen in our lives, they, again, can be an anchor or a sail. Even like, a death of a loved one, like my dad. Yeah. At first, you never think you can get over it. But now I do things in his honor all the time. And I do things that, and you do the same thing with your dad. We do things in our parents' honors and our father's honors. Mm-hmm. And they, every day, a little bit of what we do is with them. So, or with us. They're what they are with us. So.
And we said it yesterday, and I think we've said it every night, is that we can't change what's going on outside our front door. You know, what is happening, and there's no control over that. But we have very much control over what happens within your four walls. And so how you bring your family together, how you choose to interact with one another. How amazing that if we could come out on the other side of this as a family and just ultimately feel closer. That it's almost like, I'm going to use a Disney reference because I have a 7-year-old daughter, Elsa and Anna, when they open up the gates. When our gates are open and we are able to leave our home, we choose to still want to stay close. We choose to still want to have game nights. I don't want to stop doing game nights on Friday nights. I don't want to stop doing family dinners or Dungeons and Dragons with my 12-year-old.
Putting down Facebook.
That we are instilling habits because we have to, right? But they're going to stick with us when this is over because we want to, because we saw how it brought us together and how much joy it brought us.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
I just want to say that.
Yeah, it will. Again, we can come out of this on the other side in a much better place. And at the takeaway, like, of course, we're all upset, and it's okay to be upset. The takeaway is, at the end of this, we need to make an effort to come out better because we don't want to waste it. These precious moments, and my priest said it, and I absolutely, it stuck with me through this. This is a precious moment to make a massive change and be diligent in, like, your purpose and being purposeful in your life and what you're doing. So, yeah.
No, it's so true. I just literally put a quote up like right before we came and did this, and I forgive me because I can't remember it exactly. But it said, like, being positive, or to the degree, like, being positive doesn't mean you can't be sad. Right? That you can't be upset. It's recognizing that there are better days ahead. There are better days
and ahead. There will be. Guys, this is not it. Like, you know, they're all over the place. People are starting to go back to normal. In China and different places around the world, they're starting to go back to normal. We will go back to a different version of normal at first. But gosh, we'll get back to normal.
But don't you get so excited? Like, I look forward to things.
4th of July. I'm thinking the 4th of July is awesome.
I mean, I look forward to things in life. You know, I get excited about this or that. But there's just something now that's so deep in me. Like, I'm so excited for, like, the pool to open and for us to be out with our community and out, like, with my girlfriends. Like, I want to do more. You know, I tend to be the type of person that says no first. That's just sort of my nature. Jake knows this, like with anything. I always say no first, and then I have to think it over. But I want to say yes more. I want to say yes more to being with friends and to celebrating moments with our community. And just embrace more than I normally have. You know, I get excited about that stuff. I get really excited about it.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's other things, good things coming on the horizons. It will be there.
So. It will. And, you know, in the time being, for those of us that are in Georgia, that are going to be taking care of our children. And
I think a lot of places are going to do it. At the end of the day, more than likely, it's going to be the way it is across the country. For the most cases. Not every place, I'm sure there'll be some outliers. More than likely, this is how it's going to be.
So, you know, I'm gonna revamp our school schedule. I've realized that our schooling schedule does not work. I think I'm gonna do probably not tomorrow because it's gonna be the first time I do the new schedule. Oh my goodness,
that came out of nowhere.
Sleepy.
I got up at 5:30
That's okay.
this morning. And worked out.
I know, that's awesome. I'm not gonna lie, I did not work out. I had every intention to work out when we got home from Pokemon Go. But when I got the news...
Crushed you.
I cried instead.
That
just didn't happen. But anyhow, what I'm going to do, sidetrack, is I thought it would be fun, just because we're all nosy, we all like to see what each other does, is do like a day in the life of. So I'm going to do my new schedule with schooling tomorrow. And I think Monday I'm going to constantly just post on social... like a day in the life of Kat and her kids, starting from like when I wake up to like what breakfast looks like, just so you can like get a
live thing and the cough and all that stuff. I think it's just the worn part. I think it's the bottom.
It's called my spit. Yummy. Anyway, like just we like to see what each other does, and so you can take a little sneak peek into my life.
A day in the life would be good.
Of what we do with our kids. I mean, y'all, we're in the thick of it too. We've got 3 kids. They're such different ages. Like, I'm trying to figure out how to keep a 12-year-old boy, a 7-year-old girl, and a 4-year-old boy all occupied at the same time without killing each other and without me killing them.
Yeah.
And I've come up with some really good stuff. So, and they've come up with their own stuff.
Yeah, it's been...
They're playing some... They've got some really cute games. I'm so proud of them.
They're playing Dungeons and Dragons together, and they make their own characters and give their characters stats.
They do.
Yeah.
And not like Dungeons and Dragons, like the board game. It's like real life acting. Anyway, you'll see it on our Day in the Life of.
Cool.
But anyhow, what else you got for us, Jake? I know you're reading all the comments, and then you get sidetracked.
I'm looking at it.
That's okay.
Thanks. So.
He's like, who's here?
Yeah.
Who's there?
And this is LaCroix. This is good stuff. This is no bad stuff.
What are you talking about?
To Kelly. She said don't drink it.
Oh, she doesn't like LaCroix.
No.
We found, actually, we got a new one. It's called...
Waterloo?
Waterloo. I like it.
Yeah, it's different. It's a change.
We're not soda drinkers. We primarily drink water. Like, honestly, you open up our fridge, there's almond milk in our fridge, and that's usually to make like homemade pancakes.
Yeah.
We're just not. We don't have juice. There's no juice boxes, but we do occasionally like a little flavored sparkling
water. And our
water.
kids like it, which is...
I know.
Which shows the level of our, like, how much we're depriving them. Like, can I have a LaCroix? You're like, yes, you can have some flavorless carbonated water. That is.
It makes them so happy.
William
Anyways,
like, can I have a LaCroix? And we're like...
Waterloo is good. It's at Costco, and I don't know, it was decent.
And when they say, hold on, this is funny.
Okay.
When they do occasionally have soda, they go, oh, Dad, it's spicy.
Oh, yeah, they think...
spicy.
When do they ever drink soda?
Occasionally. Like, they'll get, like, we'll get in a mood and, like, give them, like, a little bit of soda or something. Like, yeah, Never, like, a whole can.
Movies.
But, yeah, at the movies.
No.
It's spicy. And he's like, can I have some water to wash the soda down?
Our deprived kids. We always are like, to our kids, like, do your friends want to come over? And our oldest is like, no, your snacks suck. Sorry. It's the truth. I always said I wanted to be the coolest house that had the best snacks, but that's just never going to happen because I have, like, organic Doritos that kind of taste like cheese flavored cardboard.
They're so good.
And LaCroix. You can wash it down with some flavorless bubbly water, kids. Yeah. Welcome to the Wilsons.
Yeah.
That's okay. What can you do? All right, guys.
All right,
we love you.
Yeah, so keep an eye out for some things.
We're here for you.
One thing, like I said, I want to do that like drive, I guess it would be, but make it have a purpose. Like, have it be a place where you can post your wins, your things that make you happy, and at the end, we'll get an awesome kite. And if you're in California, I'll ship it to you in California.
Oh, yeah, you don't have to be a patient. You don't have to live locally. If you, anywhere in the country, if you participate in this giveaway, we'll just contact you to get your information. But essentially, it will start we'll probably start it Monday.
Or tomorrow. Let's get rolling.
I love his enthusiasm. We'll start it in a couple days. But anyhow, it's going to be to like the post, to share the post, and to comment. Oh, yeah, like the page, like the post, comment on what brings you joy, what makes you excited, what makes you happy. And then we will use one of those automated number picker things, and we will pick someone, and you will win a super awesome, really cool kite for you and your family to go flying. Because, I mean, how joyous is that, flying a kite? We talked about that earlier.
Absolutely. You can share this on your page. We actually appreciate it. If anyone shares any of our stuff, which has been getting, like, of the negative that's going on, being on social media now, like, a lot of these posts, I think, like, they're helping people. Yeah. I really do. And I never thought that this would be something that we could do that would actually help people.
We got that email yesterday.
Yeah, when we
ended this video last night, I went up to bed and was just checking through people's comments. And someone had sent an email through
Insta?
No, through Facebook.
Oh, through Facebook.
And it was someone that had been to our office once before, just for one visit with their child, and she's really, really struggling. And she said that these videos are helping her out, and so I actually just
helping get over. They feel less anxious.
She feels like less anxious, and so I'm so excited because I'm going to call her. So I just saw that she had replied with her phone number.
Yep.
And so I'm going to give her a call this week so we can chat and see how else
and
we
that's
can
what,
help
if
her
this does nothing else but like gives someone something to watch and smile about and everything like that.
Watch our silliness.
Watch our silliness.
Our
and again, like,
this
overemphasize.
Yeah. What a weirdo.
I don't wear my makeup. Emphasize that we are here for you. Like, that's the big thing. Community, I'll say it over and over again. We're here for you. We know people are like really struggling right now. It doesn't matter like where you're from, what your socioeconomic group is. No. This is affecting everybody across the board.
Every person.
Everybody across the board. And, you know, we are not perfect. We don't have it all figured out, but we are trying. And we will give any bit of guidance and hope and help that we can through these videos, through our office. You know, we have patients coming in that would be, I had a patient come in today that would have went to probably the emergency room if they didn't come in today. And we want to keep people out of there. So anything during this time.
And it's not just too, let's like note that, to piggyback that, this is not just like pain. This is, you know, like when we say we're here for you, we don't just mean like musculoskeletal pain. We mean like, if you are struggling in your heart and your mental health and you just feel like you can't get through the day, you reach out to us. Okay, we will talk to you on the phone. We will get you the support you need. If you have questions about supplements, about children, about
what
homeschooling,
we're doing, how we're getting through it.
We homeschooled for years, so I mean, we have a baseline understanding of how to do this. Raising children, peaceful parenting, like anything that we may have a little bit of knowledge in, we want to share it with you. We want to be a resource. We want to be a support system for you.
So, but we really do. We appreciate you guys. Like hopping on.
Helps
us
here.
Feel good. You guys are therapy for us. You know, makes us feel purposeful. That kind of stuff.
Allows us to connect with other people.
Allows us to connect. But again, we're here for you guys. Today was a hard day. It was a rough day.
Let's just market that.
Yep.
Today sucked. Well, maybe some of the day was good, but once that 4:30 hit,
it was shapoopy.
And that's okay.
But it's okay. Like, now, let's pull it together, because we're strong enough to. We really are. Like, you are strong enough to get through this. You're strong enough to have your breakdown, to get the emotions out, but then also to make things good right now. See, I got so excited I shook the table.
You shook the phone.
So I shake the phone.
I shake my fist at you.
Yes. So you're strong enough to do this.
You have
everybody.
it. You have it within you. You have it within you.
Yep.
And if you don't, it's okay. Like, we are here for you. You know, like we said a million times, we're going to say it a billion more. We are here if you feel like you can't pull yourself out of this. If you're struggling to find ideas, if you just need someone to talk to, you can get through this. And you will get through this. And we're going to be here holding your hand through it. You know, like, go back and watch our videos. Send us a message. Do whatever you can. But you have what it takes to get through this. We are all doing this together. You know, my mom...
Say hi, Becky.
Hi, Becky.
It's Becky.
That's so cool.
Becky was our CA...
2 years ago.
2 years ago.
Yeah.
We miss you. We hope you're doing well.
Yeah, a couple years ago. Gosh,
2, 3, 3.
Time
closer
flies.
to 3 or
That's
2.5.
Crazy. I know. So. Blink of an eye. But, you know, I was talking to my mom this evening once Jake got home and he was up with the kids. And my mom was sitting on her front door and I was sitting on my front porch. And we said, look at this. Like, stop and look at our neighborhood. And we said, this is not something that our family's going through. We said, if we look at every single house, every person in every house in our neighborhood is all going through this together. And there is just a sense of community when that happens.
And really, really, though, the worst thing you can do is, like, not reach out.
Yes.
And isolate.
Yes, please don't isolate.
Don't do that.
Please.
Yeah.
We're here for you. We love you guys. We're so grateful. We're going to say goodbye. This is, again, another Greek goodbye.
Goodbye. Hello, goodbye. So our videos will be a combination of this kind of stuff, of us just being here for you, just to talk. We love all the comments. We love the likes. We really do appreciate you guys sharing it. Like, it means a lot to us.
Absolutely.
And then we're going to also have some clinical stuff in here. Honestly, people seem to like this more.
We'll do some stuff tomorrow night.
Yeah. We had some allergy videos. We had some injury videos. We had an immune system video. We can make more.
I mean, listen, if y'all have an idea of something you want to hear, you're like, ooh, this would be kind of cool. I would like to hear about this. Excuse me. Post it below. Like, let us know. I mean, we are totally open to ideas. Otherwise, you're just going to hear us two clowns babbling about our life for 30 minutes, which maybe you want to. I don't really know. But
our little booger faces.
Oh, gosh, they are. At least they're quiet tonight.
They went to bed.
I wasn't sure. Yeah, they went to bed.
They went to bed. All right, guys.
I think that's it. Quick wrap up. Quick follow up.
I always do the wrap up. You do the wrap up.
Quick follow up before we go. Or wrap up, follow up. I don't even know, guys. The words are hard. The words are hard tonight. Let's be honest. Are you gonna do that? No, please don't.
I gotta warm up, and I haven't warmed up my vocalistics yet.
We love you, and we're here for you. Okay. So if you need someone, if you're feeling like this is just too heavy for a burden to carry on your own, you reach out to us. Okay. On Instagram, on Facebook, Wilson Family Chiropractic at gmail.com. Our phone number is 678-205-1573. Okay, so if you need someone, we're here. 2, there are moments of joy during these hard times, and I know you can dig down deep and you can find them because they're there and they're beautiful. 3, we are going to have a wonderful giveaway coming up the next couple of days, so be on the lookout. There'll be a post coming up. Sorry, just saw something come up on the screen. A post coming up, and it's going to be a wonderful way to enter and win something fun for you and your family.
Yeah.
I think that was a good wrap up.
And
that's a wrap.
And it's okay.
Oh, did you get that? And
it's everything, in the words of the entire city of Dunwoody, Georgia, everything's going to be okay. Everything's going to be okay.
It is. We love you guys. Thanks for showing up tonight.
All right.
We'll see you tomorrow.
Peace out, sauerkraut.
Good night.
Ma.